Всем привет, я Александр Завьялов, Завулон, то у нас игра Max Payne 3. Запись, типа, продолжаем, в общем, проходить игру. Комментарии, что про что в названии. В принципе, нахрен я действительно... зачем я повторяю, какая запись по счету, понятно, но, типа, что мы тут делаем, в принципе, и в названиях понятно, да, и относительно новых зрителей как бы нету, поэтому смысла, да, смысла пояснительную бригаду завозить каждый раз. Nana.
Max.
Mix.
Yeah, it's safe. Come on. We need to get you to the server room. Let's go.
И двери такие чик закрылись.
Let's go. Come on. Okay. I'm coming. Come on.
Ну а что ты думал, мы тут с ними?
Run off, paid off, or bumped off. That left us. It wasn't a fantastically comforting thought.
Такой типа, а что ты думал, я тут с ними?
That was the office Victor used at Fabricas Bronco.
Переговоры, типа, я тут с ними что ли начал вести? Нет, конечно. Джинк. Опа,
Victor's
опа.
office had second son written all over it, half the size of Rodrigo's and a tenth as fancy. Marcelo's must have been a box in the basement.
Can we go, please?
They'd been keeping an eye on Fabiana from afar.
Lampa
Shame they'd
упала.
been more interested in supposed
Подзыряет.
infidelities than thugs sizing her up for a snatch.
Лампа такая типа, хоп, и я...
I didn't
Что
have
такое?
time to thumb through the old phrase book Portuguese, but it looked like Victor was asking for campaign contributions. Rodrigo held the family purse strings, and by the looks of it, he held them pretty tight.
They're all dead.
Ни хрена себе, они закинули две улики в одно место? Серьезно? Так, ну это понятно, он уже не комментирует. Мне нравится, как они вот на самом деле целостность сделали. То есть пока вот стекло целое, он не может пройти. Ну, то есть типа прочность, да, сохраняется. Как только есть вот какие-то типа трещины, все, типа, целостность нарушена, и он, естественно, может проходить вот прям так вот. Тут проверим на всякий случай. Ну, типа, вот целое стекло, да? Ну вот, допустим. Нанах. То есть видно, что сверху оно разбито, снизу целое, да? Но моя версия про целостность, она работает. Нанах, лицом об стекло. Ну это прикольно, блин, на самом деле. Не, ну просто, ну типа можно же стекла разбивать, поэтому почему бы нет, да, действительно. Как? Плиз, команд, пошел ты в жопу. Я игрок, я играю. Так, там что за фигня? Я игрок, я так играю. Так. О, кстати, да. Ну-ка, что у нас тут вообще, кстати? Врагов убит из пистолетов. Попадание в руку. Ладно. Блин. Из пистолета. О, блин, пардоньте. А, не-не-не. Ну-ка, ну-ка, ну-ка. Пистолет, пулемет. Ладно, пускай будет пистолет. Сначала пистолет набьем. Over here, Max. Over here. Max. Щелк, щелк. Как на всяких док-шоу, да, когда там типа собаки говорят, мол, типа там пробеги, тут пробеги. Ну что там?
This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay. Glad to see the security system.
Может, я первый пойду, у меня оружие, нет?
Oh shit! What the hell?
Бам! Добавка.
Are we dead? No such luck. We gotta go.
Блин, я думал вообще, что я пистолет выбрал. Ну ладно.
It's through here.
Блин, с ним.
Let's keep going.
Опа.
It was a lot shinier than a favela, and rent would be easier to collect. Maybe Bronco would take pity on all the poor bastards who got evicted. I just had to keep him alive to find out. I'm a self-righteous pain in the ass, but I'm not above embezzling office supplies.
Come on, Max.
Come on, Max. Ты не видишь, я хожу изучаю.
The server room is just past those cubicles. O que eu falei? O que eu falei? A próxima pessoa que levar uma bala. Fica calado.
Такой типа какой-то тупой заложник. Ой, в смысле не заложник, а этот.
Same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prade with the black badge. Right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most.
Ну, он же не мой пленник, заложник.
Than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Eu vou por aqui, você.
А где там еще кто?
Vamos acabar com ele.
Нано.
Hey, we're good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Can't we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey, I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that.
Опанца.
Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Отомстил. Вот, блин. Мы чё, блин, актеры? С фильма был пистолет. Так, что-то получается у нас. С пистолета в руку, в голову, ё-моё. Ну, это все на пистолете и набью тогда.
Hey, Max, come to me.
Дай патронов соберу. Так, видел там еще одна хилка.
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
Привет, такой маленько. Мур. Жаришка. А, типа экшони подвезли. Как-то тут уже давно экшони. Да-да-да.
The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Так, ну, две улики я нашел. Какой-то Эла Нуар, блин. Ну там что же за полицейского? Там надо преступление расследовать. А здесь просто всех слоумо выносить. Не? О. Да блин.
Max!
Your guys working on the security system now, sir?
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive.
Да, что-то это, дядь.
Sir!
Нам бы выжить, дядь. А потом думать о том, что...
There it went. He was tucked up safe.
Сломается, не сломается. Разрушится, не разрушится.
For what that was worth.
У мужика какие-то странные приоритеты. От слова неправильные. Опа, сортир.
They could replace these on Monday morning.
Блин, вот это, наверное, там один, наверное, из игровых нелепых... Стоп. А, нет, замок есть, ладно. Отбой. Стоп.
Graduation shots of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch.
Ой, блин, они секретаршу
Poor
убили.
girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
О, летят. Сейчас хрена, блин, было бы забавно. Вот это прикольный эффект. По-моему, мне жопа. Забавный эффект. Блин, я подумал, было бы прикольно, если бы они, ну... Стоп, Если бы они воткнулись, а стекла, ну, дверь выдержала бы удар машины, он был бы смех. О.
Pegamos ele, continua! Mané, filho da puta!
На нах. Ауч. Охренеть. А, ну это не пулемет. Держи.
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it.
Control.
The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Такие заехали, блин. Весь холл нам раздолбали, блин. Козлы. Нет, мне граната, нет? Жалко. А я бы им сейчас гранат бы оставил. Ведь мало того, что секретаршу вот эту убили, да, так еще и после смерти даже, типа, ну... Тачульку тут какую-то воткнули. Костюм не испачкали. С такой уверенностью, главное, что в
I
лифте
didn't know
нет
what the hell I was
злодеев.
going to find up there, but I sensed it wasn't going to be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad, the little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Rodrigo? Rodrigo? Rodrigo?
Вот тебе и лучшая система безопасности.
One shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good...
Ему так типа лучше думается или что?
Picking the photo from the broken fragments. Something caught my eye.
Опанца.
Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Ну, такой костюм за 500 баксов. Исполнение.
Perfect. If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death. Look at me.
Горячие, блин, не трогай ты, ё-моё. Хотя, может, еще не
One was
горячие.
being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head.
Так, а
There's
айтишник
no way
выжил?
one bomb could have done all this. Unless the place was made of gasoline. This whole joint must have been rigged.
Você sabe o caminho pra sair daqui?
The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Дай-ка пистолет посмотреть. Так, все. Ну, короче, блин, они всех поубивали.
Poor bastard.
Его систему уже никто не перезагрузит. Пошел нафиг. Пыщ. Так, секунду. Блин, попадание в голову до хрена и больше. Ну, 7 человек с пистолета. Ладно. Бам, бич. О, быстрый срез. Это я типа шорткат открыл.
Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco is falling apart quite literally.
Просто взял и открыл шорткат.
Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor.
Мы
This didn't look like
одолжение
a
сделал.
room where
Ага.
Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
Empurra! Empurra mais forte se quiser sair dessa espelunca!
О, ребят, я помогу. Ай, блин. А у меня что, типа, жизни вообще нет? Просто что это, быстро умер-то?
You don't want to burn, Max.
На-на! Я тут между ящиков прилягу. Вот там вот лежать буду. Нормально, то есть взрывом все расхреначило. Ну и телек тоже расхреначило, ладно. Так, а чё, куда? А, ну да. Они же шкаф толкали, точно. Точечно. похоже, сейчас все
So much for a
развалится
lazy
нахрен.
Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Так. Пистолет не теряй, задолбал. А то будешь как этот во второй части. Блин, почему никогда нет рядом пистолета, когда он так нужен?
Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers. Hey,
О, блин, у него ноги нету.
why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you. Because of what you did to us. You killed so many of us.
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn. Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
That Commando Sombra got her. Up the hill.
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
Это, говорит, все, что мог для тебя сделать, я сделал. Дальше сам.
I was a mess. Rodrigo Bronco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I can see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk.
Чего там принял решение не пить? Решил не пить.
It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather.
Музончик шикарный. Сейчас играет.
Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do.
Да,
At least I
бороду
was
оставь.
facing in the right direction.
Болячка сразу зажила.
Tá ligando, hein? Alô?
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
Ай, балаболы.
I'm sorry about your loss, both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him, but I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Poha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. And right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the crotchet Preda told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
Да видно же, что он крыса.
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
Parece crack, mas é só insegurança. Fui nessa capeste, os bico cansa. Estressa, é claro, cansa. Whisky neon, pouca luz, ela dança. Tô eu e meus demônios como sempre. Você sempre, cigarro, uma da frente, sem fé. Tudo que fala mente. Fundo do poço, osso, dono da docente. Amor, busquei tipo samba.
I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
Need to know if you've ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
Isso.
Jesus.
This way, come on.
At least I had found myself a tour guide.
А я думал, он мне в ловушки идет.
Vamos, vamos logo.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between, hidden in the dark. What was I really doing, walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than
Какой-то Uncharted смесь Лара Крофт, Shadow, Tomb Raider.
Let's go. Sai daqui. Por aqui. Fun times. Party, party.
A gente não tá no zoológico, ó, turista de merda!
Vamos, vamos.
Ô papai, eu vim devolver o seu sorriso favela. Leve e solta pra cantar. Nunca esquecer como sua paz é bela. A força vai contra.
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly under cover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Picos e morros sem socorro no lugar, sem esperança nada, sem luz que possa inspirar.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do you
O que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui. Dá logo. Dá logo. Filho da puta. Valeu, mano. Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança. Agora não, fora daqui.
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Блин, пистолет отобрали, жалко. Собаки.
First day off the sauce, and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Пистолет верните, сволочи! Шикарная смена декораций, конечно. То кабаки, то какая-то пристань, то на катере погоняли. Теперь какие-то трущобы.
Sabe jogar palitinho, rapaz?
Mostra.
Pô, que isso, é a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde estou?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não, Gri.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own. It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Нет, ничего.
Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu. Aí, tem visto a irmã do Wilson, mano? Ah, ela não tá mais garotinha não, hein? De jeito nenhum. Pelo meio raio que esse cara quer. Aí, bela camisa, hein? Eu perdeu o fusão, amigo.
Hey, are you lost?
In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco, with the gun. Yeah, you had hair back then and better clothes. Anders Dudling from Steele, North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm, looking for someone. What are you doing here?
Oh, we came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk, and, well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, oh, simply wonderful, giving back. Whole family does it. In fact, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, Steele ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere, good, bad, indifferent.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No?
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it. I gotta get back at it. Hey, I'll say a prayer for you.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
Ну, этот бывший полицейский. Хотя вот интересно, его если в начале игры, ну он там где-то появляется, если его пальнуть, он тут будет или типа в этом случае уже все? Этот вариант закрывается. Если его вообще можно там пальнуть. Возможно, ему можно пропустить, и тогда здесь он типа не вспоминает Макса, а просто сходу начинает ему инфу давать. Я так думаю. Парасио.
E aí, beleza? Ô, Gisele tem hoje? Aí, mais gostosa do que nunca. Ô, sai de cima de mim, meu, ô! Maluco, pô.
О ля ля. Охренеть.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado. Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well,
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Branco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever seen this guy? Sejano.
Yep, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, you sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a little weird right now. But I know that Victor Branco is involved in all this. I just don't know how or why. And I know that the UFE are involved in all this as well, but I just don't know how or why. And you know what's gonna happen? The moment is gonna come along when I put all these pieces together, and at that moment, someone is gonna come along and put a bullet in my head. Anyway, listen. I think you might want this.
Thank you. I'll need it.
And if it's Fabiana Branco you've come looking for, I think she's up the hill.
So why don't you just go get her?
I don't know. I'm a cop. I mean, I'll fight corruption. I'll stand up to the rich and dumb, but if I go up that hill right now, I'll be dead in 3 minutes or less. Maybe you too, Max. You're in the jungle now.
So it appears.
Блин, это реально как в Мафии 3 вот это обыгрывается, да, что Там Карл, он работал в связке с этим агентом.
And I'm gonna do what I can to help you. Good luck.
I didn't know what to make of what this guy had just told me. What was true and what was just someone else's convenient bullshit. Then some less than friendly locals came in and found me in the wrong mood to party.
Peraí. Olha quem tá aí.
E aí, gringo? O que você tá fazendo aí?
No comprende. Leave me alone.
Você tem alguma coisa pra mim? Do you got something for me?
For you? Tell you what I got. I got a gun, and if anybody thinks they're gonna take it from me, they'd be dead wrong.
Не вижу последнего. Who's next? Блин, фотку не посмотреть. Эй, хулиганы. Пардончик. Там, блин, фотка.
Serrano, the man of the hour. Had De Silva left this there on purpose as some passive-aggressive message to the CS from a cop who was apparently too scared to go near any real criminals? It was a strange power play.
Тот стреляет.
One vice at a time.
Это, блин, что за пропорция такая? Блин, я только зря потратил этот слоумо. Ну тут пускай с ногами проблема, но хоть типа, ну ладно. Ну серьезно, блин. Опа такой. Бэмс. А чем я тебе, говорит, помогу?
No shooting! Por favor, amigo! No.
Relax, soldier.
You're American? Oh, jeez, buddy. Am I glad to see you? Oh, fuck me. I've been coming to this shithole town for the last 5 years. It's like a fucking insane asylum.
Конечно, настоящий дурдом.
Cheapest pussy in the world. Fuck me. I mean,
You're in a cat house in the slum, pal, doing who knows what.
I'm a businessman, bro. And they were fully legal in this country. I think. And I know how to tip, all right? It ain't my fault, man. It ain't my fault. Don't judge me, all right?
Have a nice day.
Не осуждай меня, хорошо? Буду.
Jesus, what a fucking creep.
Так, ни хрена себе, сколько тут еще улик. Ни хрена себе.
É o gringo.
Ah, não sei. Tô vendo porra nenhuma.
A gente desce ou não?
Foda-se. Isso aí já era, não vale a pena não.
Tá certo. Vamos lá.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest. I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Опа. Прыгай. Блин, вот где здесь улики искать? Какой ночи, алло. Задолбал. На. А то сел там хрен знает где. В ручку, да в ножку, да в бошку, на дорожку. Трах-бабах. Гля, велик. Погоди. Не гони. Не вставай. Рэгдолл. Бяч. Прямиком из GTA 4, я думаю. А, блин, это просто... На. Бам в плечо. Опа. Ой, блин, там хилочка, я вижу. Вот, блин. Лобызнул. Блин, у меня аптек нету. Могут убыть. Опа. Да блин, ну ты чё? Дружок. Задолбал. Где я оказался? А, ну здрасте, насрали. Ни хрена себе откатили. Там что, у пистолета патроны кончились? Ну а как ты предлагаешь? Ну да это пипец. Понятно, что тебе звезда. Даже не было смысла слоумов подрубать, потому что, ну блин. Писюн. Бамс. Бамс. А нехрен, засели на крышу, блин. Так. Блин, вот это четко, прям в жбан. блин, а я перезаряжать задолбал. На. Вот и все. Падай. Собаки. Держи. Он что-то там типа сказал, куча мала. Куча мала. И обмяк.
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
Какой-то новый формат зависания. Типа... Прикольно. То есть я смотрю на картинку, а там действие происходит, да? Это, блин, что-то новое. Прикольно.